Liverpool to Portsmouth, yeah, that chorus got the crowd screaming.
What's up, guys? Tiger here, and it is time for Top 5 Episode 2. And this one is the 5 most embarrassing ways to die in Call of Duty. Now, this video is for all those deaths you have where you feel like you should just punch yourself in the face for dying like that. Like, it's ridiculous. You should not have died like that. That right there, that's the reason you can't get that score streak you missed. That is why you are not on top of the leaderboard. You know, I hate that feeling. And if you feel the same way, when you die in a dumb way, like one of these ways on this list, you just want to turn the game off right there, or you want to rage at yourself in the mirror or something. Like it just makes you feel that crappy. All right, now let's get into it, and we'll see what we come up with. As always, if you disagree with this list, or if you want to amend it anyway, feel free to type in the comment section. And here we go. Alright, folks, coming in at number 5 is being spawn trapped. To die constantly to the spawn trap because you're facing a group of players or just a really good player who loves to hang out in enemy spawns on the enemy team, you know, it's not so much embarrassing as, you know, you're playing bad. It's just it's annoying. It's really annoying. And that's why this gets the number 5 spot. It barely made the list because there's so many other embarrassing ways to die, but this is just, it's become like the norm to try to achieve a spawn trapping amount of map control. And people are I don't know, people are obsessed with it. It's weird to me. But to be on the other side of it, it's a bit embarrassing because you're going to get that inevitable message after the game, haha, you suck, or blah, 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 this, and, you know, just hang back, get through it, move on to the next game. You'll be just fine. Coming in at number 4, we have Crossmap Grenades / Surprise Grenades. If you're a rushing style player like me, you run around corners every once in a while to the unlucky grenade that someone has thrown and it's about to explode, and you have no time to get away from that. The reason that's embarrassing is you gotta slow down, and I pop myself in the face every time I do it. Like I just want to slap myself. I don't do it an awful lot, but when I do, it's a death I know I can avoid. You know, I can, if I slow down, I can around the corner I can see the indication that there is a grenade there, and you got to be smarter than that. Why you allow that to happen to yourself? You know. And coming in at number 3, we have falling off the map without getting the kill. Now, when you're in a gunfight and the both of you are jumping around, especially if you're a heavy boost jumper, you experience this at least sometimes. You in a gunfight and the enemy is pretty evasive. He's pretty impressive, I won't lie. But his gun skills aren't there enough to kill you. So you're jumping around, making him miss, and before you know it, there's no ground under your feet, and you just fall. Like Wile E. Coyote chasing the Roadrunner. There's no cliff under your feet. You just fall with your little sign saying help. Pop yourself in the head, have a V8, get up and try it again. And coming in at number 2, we got the self-stun. If you throw a jammer grenade at a wall, or you throw a blackout grenade and you run right through it, you're the one who's stunned. You're the one who's looking like an idiot in the gunfight, and you're going to die almost every time you stun yourself, unless you're super, super lucky. Just bonehead stuff, stunning yourself. I mean, it's almost the worst thing you can do. Which is why it gets to the number 2 spot. Now, full disclosure, if you've been paying attention to the background gameplay of the video, you would notice there's not a whole lot of footage of these things happening. It's because they're so bonehead. I've seen them happen, I know they happen, but it's hard to recreate that and to put in a video. Thank you for sticking around if you've stuck around this long. And next up, we have the number 1 embarrassing way to kill yourself. and that is grenade suicides. Grenade suicides are hands down the most embarrassing way to die. It is no one's fault. No one made you do it. You panic when you saw someone. You're just either holding the grenade too long or you threw it and it caught a bounce that you weren't paying attention to. Bad throws happen all the time. But it is really embarrassing when you do that. There's no enemy's name besides your name in the kill feed. It is all you, and it is all wrong every time, no matter what happens. You know, if you're rushing and you try to do a cross-map grenade and it doesn't go exactly where you thought it was going to go, you're going to hit that grenade, you're going to die. And it's going to be all your fault. There it is, the top 5 embarrassing ways to die in Call of Duty. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to leave a comment below if you would like to see more videos of this kind. And if you have your own idea for a top 5 you'd love to see me do, I would love to give it my attention and attempt to make it humorous for you. If you like this video or if you would like to amend the list in any way, also comment that. I'm happy to listen to that. And also, don't forget, this is the last video before the Kill of the Month video will release. So if you have your submissions, get them in, get them to me, and I will see you guys next time.